Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now, here's Fox. There's the drive. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Smith outside. The three from KD. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquise.
And sometimes you are just at Kevin Durant's mercy. No matter what you do, he's still going to score.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Now Castle. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Durant feeling it out a bit. That doesn't go either for KD. It's Fox with the drive. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Team foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The wide open look here for Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Thompson with the rebound. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
And that one's good, Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And let's get your take, guys, on this scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to KD. To the inside. Out to Thompson. Just 3 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Thompson's got 5.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
With the way he can stop and start, it's impossible to take that pull-up away from Fox.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. And Thompson throws it down.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Champagnie. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The Spurs with the lead. When it comes to handling business off the floor, Richard, there might be no one better at doing it than Kevin Durant.
Oh, he's definitely very active, spreading his money around over 40 ventures or so. KD clearly understands the importance of investing and how beneficial it can be long term. Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fox with it. Now Smith defending. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Smith outside. And stolen by Castle. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Kevin, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Fox goes in. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets trail by 5. Durant with a wide open look. Durant, money from deep.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Thompson inside. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Smith for 3. San Antonio with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Thompson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs leading by 4. Fox feeling it out a bit. Castle, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, KD. And stolen by Wembanyama. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Spurs shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Here's Fox. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
The correct read by Fox, taking it himself. De'Aaron is showing that sometimes being selfish is the right decision.
Shot from the low block. Rebounded by Castle. 1:05 left in the first half of basketball. Fires the three. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And stolen by Castle. Here's Champagnie. And it comes off the front of the rim. Looking to end the run. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. And that's 15 points from Amen Thompson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James. Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside Durant. Out to Smith. His 3-pointers off the mark. It's Fox with the drive.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Eason. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Durant for 3. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Spurs as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, this one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Here's Fox with plenty of space. Wembanyama on the follow.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Spurs leading by 10. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
At the elbow, it's Thompson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
When Wemby is feeling himself, he is as deadly as any player on the planet.
Another miss by Houston. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Count it good. 17 points for Kevin Durant.
Running the floor, Durant pushes himself to get ahead of the defense.
Pass to Castle. The putback. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Durant in the corner. Connects from 3-point range. KD's got 20 points.
Defensively, you try so hard to not allow Durant looks from three. But KD, look, he's just able to score.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Pass to Champagnie. Durant with the steal. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 11. It's Fox with the drive. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in just the second half. And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And it's Capella missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The three from KD. Again, Durant missing. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
Pass to Champagnie. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Hustling up the court, Durant.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And the dunk by Eason.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And look at the basket guy still shaking.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
In the corner, Smith with it. From outside, off the mark. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. That's a two from Barnes. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs.
The Spurs, 61.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Outside, Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Off target from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now, here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Clock at 4. Now Fox puts up a deep three.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
KD with the bucket.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Pass to Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. Vassell outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Vassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to KD. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Rockets trailed by 12. Durant drives.
That's a strong move there by KD. He knows he's going to get the bucket, get fouled, or get both. He doesn't matter.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Now Vassell. Outside, Fox. Now Wembanyama. Another shot. Cleared away by Capella. Here's Durant. Takes the three. And down goes the three.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle. You're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Spurs leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Wembanyama. A huge two-handed slam.
Do not discount how much Fox's playmaking means to this team. He is the floor general.
Now Capella. And stolen by Castle. Vassell doesn't get that one. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Jacks up a three. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Picked his pocket. Finney Smith with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. From outside, Wembanyama rips down the rebound. On offense, here are the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Stolen by Durant. And now, here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Here's Fox. Barnes can't connect from long distance. The finish. Oh, he jams it in, leaving no room for error. Outside, Vassell.